Welcome people of YouTube, Jack Guest here again today. Thank you for joining me and thank you for clicking on my video. So it's okay to be a loner. I'm speaking of experience here. And if anybody's going through lonely stages in life or feeling like they're on their own, yeah, this is times of reflection and it's time to look into yourself and see what it is that you need to work on to make your own company bearable. I find that I spend a lot of time on my own. I do have friends, but I have a lot of time on my own. I do see people at work and stuff. I'm not saying I'm a complete loner, like I don't have no social kind of interaction, but yeah, a lot of my free time is spent alone, and being a loner, or classed as a loner should I say, is not a bad thing, and it's not something that should be frowned upon as such, that you don't have a massive friendship group that you see on a regular basis and people that you go to the houses or they come to yours. You don't have to be like that to be part of the norm or be part of anything really. Just be comfortable being you, and I think that people who are comfortable in their own space and their own company are an actually nice company to be around when you do see them, because they're happy either way. And that's what I find, being myself, that I'm really happy in my own company. I have a good time on my own. I can have my own little parties to myself. I don't torture myself with my own mind. I've got friends with the thoughts in my head and the reoccurring patterns in my mind and the reoccurring thoughts and regurgitation of information that's passing through my life. I've become friendly with it and almost got a decent relationship with it now, and I think it's important for people to do that. It's quite healthy to be alone and happy alone. I think there's a lot of issues around mental health and issues around stress and stuff is associated with not being happy alone. I can't remember who once said it, but it was a brilliant quote that I saw, that it said, if you're not happy in your own company, then you're in bad company. And it's about making that company good. Yeah, man. Any loners out there, or anybody feel like they're on their own, the only thing that I would say is that sometimes you do feel like you're missing out, or you're missing out on things, but you're not. Chilling in your own company and experiencing your own energy in your own space is never a time wasted. It's never neglected time that you should be doing anything else, if that's what you're comfortable with doing. I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of reflection, journaling, reading. I do a lot of things that don't really require anybody else to be there. There's a lot of things that go on in my head and a lot of voices that go on in my head, so it's never a dull day. So yeah, man. Any loners out there, any people who experience, being classed as a loner, just know that you're absolutely fine, and it's quite okay to be that way. Anybody who feels uncomfortable in their own company, or doesn't feel very nice when they're on their own, or can't handle being on their own. Some people depend on social interaction so much that they can't be without it, and that's an unhealthy attachment to people. You're putting a lot of pressure on your friends, you're putting a lot of pressure on your peers and people around you, because they've got to constantly support your emotional well-being, when really this support and this well-being should be balanced within yourself, and it should be achieved within yourself. It shouldn't be dependable on the environment that you're surrounded by. But yeah, man, just a little video about being a loner, and that it's absolutely fine and it's a quality thing to have, that if you're happy being in your own company, you're just happy in totality, and no matter where you go, you take happiness with you. So, as I always say on this channel, peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you take it easy and have a great day. The sun's beaming through the window, so I'm going to take Tommy for a walk and have a nice evening chill. Yeah, man.